Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Looking for the runner. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's there to clear it. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. Yaya Toure. And that is a little undercooked. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's got the shot away! Has another go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Gabriel can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, given away. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Rodri. Dixon. Oh, this is a terrific run. He is through here. Beckenbauer. Pedro Neto. Beckenbauer. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rodri. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter.
Tries a shot! He scores! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
That's been cut out, well played. Pass somewhat off target. Serginho. Oh, easy pickings there. Maldini. Here's a man in form. And it's Ronaldinho. That's good vision. Yaya Toure. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Shot at goal! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. Now, power or placement? It's bounced back off the post.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nice sequence of passes, this. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, they've got it again. Serginho. Now Yaya Toure. Hernes. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And there is the half-time whistle. A pretty decent watch, this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. Yeah, it's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Thuram. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hernes. And Dixon. Rummenigge. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Looking for the run. Cleared away.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's in on goal. And he's Nunez! And he's done it!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Barcelona take the lead.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a
And here's a chance! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Beckenbauer.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh, important interception. Gabriel.
The attendance for this match
Dixon. So what can they make of this? For Yaya Toure. Gabriel calmly anticipates. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Beckenbauer. Pedro Neto. Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a sharp pass. Driving on and making good progress. And he's got the beating of his man.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Darwin. Rummenigge. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now that looks a decent ball. Serginho. Rodri. That's played into space. Oh, delightful ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. Ronaldinho.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nunez. He's found the way through. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Schmeichel will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. As you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Great ball if he can get there. Rodri. Oh, good spread. Hernes. Rummenigge. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Marquinhos. Yaya Toure. Pass is just off target. Serginho. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that looks a good ball through. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Roberto Carlos. Osimhen. Rodri. Yaya Toure. Chance here to counter. He's picked his way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's played forward.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, that's fabulous. Look at the space here. Now the finish! And more, and more, and more. And surely that settles it.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too... And that will be the final act. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
And a quick announcement today.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Today's match is
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he has been fouled there. Done delicately.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. That'll be a throw.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Robert Pires is another outstanding attacking midfield talent, one of the finest of his generation.
Yeah, pretty prolific for a wide player, actually. Gets his fish. Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cafu. It's gone out for a throw-in. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Pedro Neto. He's got away. Shot a goal!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Now it's Ronaldinho. And here's Batistuta. It's Ronaldinho! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Beckenbauer. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Batistuta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Batistuta. Batistuta! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Has a shot! Oh my word, that is quite something! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pedro Neto. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Darwin. Nunez! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Nice control.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And the shot! It's loose now, and oh, he's been caught on it here. And they've got rid. Nedved, Messi, great ball, and he's in here. And that was very necessary. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, he's found some space here. Batistuta, he's got the shot away! It's a goal! Brazil are back in business. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
This has become one superb game of football.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Great chance! And for a moment, time stood still. Now it's Pedro Neto. And he's intervened well there. Van Bouten calmly anticipates. Messi. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. So, to pass or to shoot? That is his question. Decent hit from there. And it's Messi. Nedved. No, he's not getting any further than that. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So once again, we're underway. Can he get onto this? He's found the way through. Darwin dominates aerially so often. And he's away. Ronaldinho. Nunez. Now the finish! Oh, he's really drilled it. It's their second corner of the game. Van Balten can get it clear. Beckenbauer. Brazil are looking to go forward now.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Ronaldinho has found the net here, of course. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And the finish! Goal, Brazil! And the comeback is complete. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And they can counter here.
Na partida de hoje, 71.898 espectadores.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And now they can clear their lines. Distributed tidily. Adams makes the interception. Beckenbauer. Now the ball's gone astray. Belletti. And it's Messi. And he's managed... And Messi! They want to be quick to recover this. Played in by Roberto Carlos.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rummenigge. Decent hit! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Quality ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's gone forward. Batistuta chasing after it. He could be in here. Pass is just off target. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Substituição.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here. Missed by a fraction. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Can he finish? No mistake! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try...
Oh, what has happened here? Messi! He can get that clear. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means.
And the shot!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Foram indicados
Perez.
4 minutos de acréscimo.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's picked out the run. Rummenigge. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He intercepts the throw, that's well read. Oh, played through for the wide man. Corner. The message is simple, defend this with your lives. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's hoisted clear. Roberto Carlos! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Nuno Mendes. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And here's Ronaldinho. And here's Batistuta. He's going for goal! And he can clear it away. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Wirtz.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Osimhen is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Osimhen! Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Rafinha, Cristiano Ronaldo, he's had a shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
He is through here. Hits one. No mistake. And they're at it again in double quick time. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0. He's had a hit! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Gol del Barcelona. Marcó en el minuto 23 el dorsal 9.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Pedro Neto. That has ended up in no man's land. He's got away. Pedro Neto. Great chance! And it's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
El dorsal 10.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, there's the hit! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Gol del Barcelona. Marcó
2 goals
en el
on the
minuto
day,
29,
and he may not yet
el
be
dorsal
done.
10.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
"15 minutes till half-time. Rodri. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, played right into his path. Chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Wirtz, and he's managed to get free. And the finish! Really well taken goal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Madrid playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Looking for options for movement. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, no joy this time. Alexander-Arnold. Half-time getting close now. He's gone forward. Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there. Serginho. Cafu gets over and intercepts. And he was quick to react. Rodri. Serginho. Done delicately.
Habrá
Now that's
3
well
minutos
seen
de
too.
descuento.
Good read, needed to be. Rodri. Nuno Mendes. Can he latch on to this? Wirtz. Beckenbauer. Pedro Neto. And it's half-time here. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
Barcelona have continued without fuss to do their thing. They have impressed hugely in the first 45 minutes, and this is the very least they deserve for their splendid endeavours. And the second half gets underway. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Nuno Mendes. Now this could be a chance. That's a shade optimistic. Cafu. Oh, played through for the wide man. Osimhen. That is good strength.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Nuno Mendes. Thuram makes the interception. Rodri. Osimhen, he is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Bastoni. Wirtz. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's nice. Has a shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
60 minutes played. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Cafu. Thuram. Van Bouten. Maldini. Serginho. Nice ball, and he's in here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the pass is intercepted. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Maldini. And he cuts out the supply. Serginho.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rafinha! He has done it! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Nedved. Messi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Mbappe! He has found the way through.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
That's really well cleared. Now it's Ronaldinho. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's got the shot away! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Kimmich. That's headed upfield. Pedri. Roberto Carlos. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Batistuta. Dembele. There's the shot! It's a goal! They're back within reach! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So is this the start of a comeback? That's a lovely, neat pass. Rafinha. Now it's Messi. Xavi Alonso. Referee has just said play on. Xavi Alonso defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He can run onto that. Abiati can pick that up. Alexander-Arnold. Kimmich. Mbappe. Nedved. It's Nedved! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Mbappe. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Too much on it, and that's the keepers.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Van Bouten reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this. Oh no, what has happened? There's the hit! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now it's Osimhen. Osimhen. Mateus. And they can counter here. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he skips past his man. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mateus, Romario, Beckenbauer, Adams does well to get it back. David Villa. Adams cuts it out. Long ball by the goalkeeper.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Massaro. Massaro, Pirlo, he's been picked out. Short changes him with that pass. Ronaldinho, Osimhen, chips it through. Batistuta, hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well read, nice interception. Now the ball's gone astray. Now it's Pedro Neto. Now it's Ronaldinho. Cafu. Cleared without hesitation. Massaro.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And now the finish! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And it's Batistuta. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nice interception, well timed. Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication. Ronaldinho. And here's Batistuta. Beckenbauer is there and he can get that clear. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Looking for the runner. He gets big! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And here's Osimhen. Now it's Pedro Neto.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ronaldinho. Pedro Neto! That's going to go a long way. Beckenbauer. He's had it taken off him. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Batistuta. Mateus with the foul. And it's Maldini. And here's Osimhen. Pirlo. And we've reached half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Y hay plazas disponibles para alquilar en el aparcamiento del estadio.
Here we go again then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
No, again there's no way through. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Massaro. Hullet. That is a great pick out. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Czech looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. You like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
A case now of complete control. Osimhen. Oh, well played, well sorted out. David Villa looks to get on the end of this. And it's Ronaldinho. Mateus. Romario. Van Basten gets across to intercept that. And he's one-on-one! David Villa! In he goes again! And it's there! It is no contest! It is a landslide! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's become a case of men against... Great chance! It's there!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Pedro Neto. Romario.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Romario. And Romario! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cafu. No, he's not getting any further than that. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Bullet. And it's Pirlo. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Beckenbauer. Van Basten. Thuram. Cafu. Oh, it's Batistuta. Nice ball, and he's had a shot! Goal! And that for him is goal number 10. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Now that's well seen too.
Xavi Alonso. El dorsal 21. Roberto Carlos. El dorsal 22.
Pedri. Thuram gets over and intercepts.
El dorsal 4.
Mbappe. Pedri, a player who needs no introduction. He's through here. Romario. He's Romario! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Tries a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've done it! And they are cruising away. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn.
whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And it's Roberto Carlos. And he's been shifted off it. Owen. Heads it! It's in! And they are right back within touch! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Owen. Here's Fel, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Massaro. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Oh, that's well spotted. Ronaldinho. David Villa. Oh, that's a nice ball. Massaro. Thuram did well to stay calm there. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Mbappe. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Milan have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a Ronaldinho! Well, now it's a race for the ball. This is promising. And it's Ronaldinho. Xavi Alonso. And here's Mbappe. And he's there to belt it away. Now, this could be a chance. And he's intervened well there. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe. So that's it. It is all over. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. The action has already started. And that is out and behind, it's a good block. And we have our very first corner. And he's gone looking for safety. And now a sudden chance to counter.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, he's caught him in or out. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. So this the chance to fire his team in front. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Maradona. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's intervened well there. It's a pretty loose pass. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Nicely weighted ball. Adams gets over and intercepts. Maradona. He won't be happy with that one. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, that was vital. That's been cut out, well played. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neymar. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. And he's heaved it away. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That is good alertness. Pull it. And he has been fouled there. And it's Batistuta.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern...
In with a header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Owen. Now it's Owen. He is through here. And he's cut it out. Long ball looking to counter.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Maradona. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well,
Oh, he's been caught napping! Now it's Owen. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a little off target.
There they go, hunting again.
No, no way through. Pull it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Pedro Neto. Cafu. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Batistuta. And that is expertly dealt with. Now that's well seen too. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Conte. Out for a throw. Maradona chasing after it.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Beckham. Neymar. Van Bouten calmly and the referee brings the first half to a close. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Barcelona head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, one each, and the game right on edge. And we are already promptly back underway. Keeper's ball. Pull it. Now it's Maradona.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. That's just playing it safe and simple. Look, movement creates more options.
He's got tall. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline.
Big header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Cafu looking to hit the byline here. Hits one! That's a half-decent try.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Back into the middle. And Batistuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a decent clearance. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
È di 80.607 spettatori.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Cafu. Now it's Batistuta. This is promising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Good read, needed to be. But that has not gone well. That's a promising run he's making on the right. The referee has given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. goes! No, not the best of headers.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. And he was quick to react. Ronaldinho. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, good-looking ball. Maradona providing an outlet on that flank. Cleared without complication. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief.
Owen! Just too much, fractions.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And he's being shifted off it.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Played into space out wide.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And it's Gullit. And Batistuta! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Xabi Alonso cuts out the pass. He could be in here. He has found the way through. Neymar! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Neymar fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got away. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He can run onto that. Now it's Gullit. Beckham. There's the shot! They want to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
That has been cut short. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Roberto Carlos! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Carlos really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
Well, it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8.
The message is simple, defend
11.
this with your lives.
Neymar. Numero 7. Beckham. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20. Il numero 21. Messi. Il numero 14. Ambrosini.
And he's there to get it away. Passing nice and neat. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And there's green grass ahead of him. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. And it's Roberto Carlos. Moved on forwards. Now it's Osimhen. And no, that was never going to make it. Might be danger here. And the shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good...
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Cafu voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Barcelona leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. So it's away we go then. Pedro Neto. And that interception was most necessary.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Nice interception, well timed.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
De Ligt cuts out the pass. Pedro Neto. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, De Ligt, is very impressive. I mean, how many players get to skip or a top?
Can he put it away? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And here's Scholes. Beckenbauer. Reinildo makes the interception. And here's Scholes. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's got away. Reinildo can get it clear. Throw in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He is through here. Oh, that's neat. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Danger averted for now.
Owen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well read, and the danger is averted. No goals as yet. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Now it's Owen, and here's Batistuta. Modena looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And he welcomes it in. So nearly the perfect ball. Luis Garcia. Scholes. Stood up well to him there. Ronaldinho. Oh, they can break here. Ronaldinho. Batistuta. Shot a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Thuram. And it's Batistuta.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. He has found the way through. Nice ball, and he's in here. It's run loose here. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedro Neto looking to run onto it. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. That's a decent clearance. And we've reached half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que pueden disfrutar de la transmisión en directo de este partido en la emisora de radio oficial del equipo. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And the action is back underway.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Check, will they claim to that? Now, what about a counter-attack? Owen. Here's a man in form. Modena needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now that's well seen too. And he's managed to get free. Neymar. There's the hit! There's the shot! Goal! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that has not gone well. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, important interception.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.628
Ronaldinho looking to shake off some unwanted attention. Owen! And it's Ronaldinho.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Owen! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Chooses to go back. He's had a hit! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Corner
El
number
dorsal
2 then.
13, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 17, el dorsal 22, Owen, el dorsal
Reinildo tries to clear.
serán sustituidos por el
And
dorsal
he's had a
21,
hit!
Roberto Carlos.
Oh, just fizzes past the post.
El
Look,
dorsal
I'm sure he'll
35,
deny it, Peter, but
el
the keeper
dorsal
didn't have that
24,
covered.
El dorsal 5, Xavi Alonso. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Rodrigo, he's found a way through. And he's gone backward here. Darwin dominates aerially so often. Played out to the right. Dink through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Darwin.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Back into the middle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Xavi Alonso. And he's gone looking for safety. Nedved. Taken back almost at once. And here's Batistuta. Barcelona must do something here and very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it.
And the finish! They want to be quick to recover this. Batistuta.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Nunez. Xavi Alonso. Reinildo spots it and intercepts. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, he's found support out wide. Luis
Un
Garcia.
minuto de descuento.
Cleared without hesitation. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive.